Man, I had no clue. Ariana Grande was the guest host on SNL. And I knew she was going to do well because she was on there last season. She was promoting her Eternal Sunshine album, and she did a sketch with Boeing Yang, and they did a musical. It was funny, right? It's like, oh, she should come back and host. Well, she did come back and host, and she was spectacular. I tweeted out like it's hard to believe that you can say that Ariana Grande is an underrated talent, but she really is. Because prior to this, most of the acting that you've seen of her recently was on Sam and Cat, where she played the same character she played from Victorious. It was the same high pitched, goofy chick, right? Which is fine, it worked for her. But you had no idea she had this type of range. Because she's been doing nothing but singing over the past 10 years. And now I think she's making this pivot. I think it starts with Wicked and SNL. And I think moving forward, we're going to see even a better Ariana, because I think she's really going to be focused on her acting moving forward. I think the pop Ariana that we've seen for 10 years, I think that part of her chapter, I think that chapter is done. I think now she's going to she can do whatever she wants after this episode, Broadway, movies, acting. She did a spot on impersonation of Jennifer Coolidge. She played this Italian boy who was castrated. And she didn't say that much, but the way she portrayed that boy is just crazy and weird, but funny. My favorite sketch is she played this crazy mom. She put the wig on, she lowered her voice, and she really felt like she was this older chick in her 40s who was just insane. She played this like a mobbish type chick, the seductive chick in this black and white sketch. And she almost kind of sounded like Beyonce in some ways, but it was like a southern drawl that she had that was seductive. She did a spot on impersonation of Celine Dion, not just singing like Celine. I mean, it wasn't, but her French accent at the beginning of the episode. She did this thing that she used to do on Fallon where she do like musical impressions, and she did a spot on Gwen Stefani, a spot on Britney Spears. They did this espresso sketch. It was a bridesmaid sketch in which she sang badly, which I had no idea the espresso instrumental was so tight. But overall, Ariana Grande's acting talent is severely undertapped. She is so talented, but we didn't know this, right? So moving forward, I'm sure she's probably getting calls from her agents, getting scripts from different Broadway producers, Hollywood movie producers, TV producers, want to cast her in their projects. She is such an underrated talent. And this is before Wicked. Now, if Wicked blows up, she can do whatever she wants. If Wicked blows up, all right, Ariana can do anything she wants. If she wants to do Broadway, she can do Broadway. If she wants to do a crime thriller, she can do a crime thriller. I think she's really that talented. And even if Wicked tanks, which I don't think it will, but even if Wicked tanks, she's set. She said the next decade of Ariana Grande will be spectacular, because I think the pop era of her is done, unfortunately. But let's go back to the pop era, shall we? I've always argued that Taylor Swift's talent has been overblown this decade. Not to say she's not talented, not to say that her fans doesn't love her, because she's a billionaire, either a billionaire or close to a billionaire. No, she's worked hard, and she's always putting out music, so hey, kudos to her. But in this era, I've always argued that the one artist who got screwed over during this era has been The Weeknd. After Hours should have won Album of the Year. After Hours should have been up for Record of the Song of the Year. Even before that, Earned It should have won an Oscar. You know, The Weeknd could have at least won one or two albums of the year his own right, but the Grammy said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to push up Taylor Swift. The second person who's gotten screwed in this Taylor Swift era is Ariana Grande. I was looking up, I was like, how many Grammys has Ariana won? Two Grammys. How many MTV Awards has Ariana won over these past few years? One. It's interesting because Ariana Grande, from a singing standpoint, is like Mariah Carey, and Mariah Carey has never won an MTV award, and she's been screwed over for albums of the year. So it's kind of fitting that Ariana is being screwed over just like Mariah Carey. And if you look at Ariana's music career, let's go back to 2000. She was making music since 2013, or even before that. But if we go back 10 years ago, let's go 2014. 2014, which is crazy, Bang Bang by Jessie J was featured Ariana and Nicki Minaj. It's 10 years old. Even that song could have won Record of Song of the Year, because that song was huge. If we go through the past 10 years of the albums that Ariana has made, she made Positions in 2020. Before that, she made Sweetener, Dangerous Woman, My Everything, and in 2024 she dropped Eternal Sunshine. You can't tell me Ariana Grande with those albums were not just as good or better than what Swift's albums during that same time span. Taylor Swift has won 4 albums of the year. And you mean to tell me that Ariana Grande, in this Taylor Swift era, she did not make albums that was equal to her albums or better than her albums? Now, you could be the biggest Taylor Swift fan, and I know there's people who love Taylor Swift, but even if you love Taylor Swift, you can't deny the vocal talent of Ariana Grande. She's a far superior talent than Taylor Swift. Far superior. There's no denying that. Ariana Grande is probably the best singer of her generation, and this is with Adele and with Demi Lovato. She has that type of range. But if you look at the videos that Ariana Grande has made over the years, you can't tell me that Taylor Swift has made better videos than Ariana Grande over this decade. Her videos stands out. They're entertaining. They're fun. You can't tell me that the songs that Ariana Grande has made are not better or equal to Taylor Swift's. If I said to you, okay, you're going to be on a deserted island for a year. You have 2 catalogs to choose from. Taylor Swift's catalog for the past 10 years or Ariana Grande's catalog for the past 10 years. Now, if you're a Swiftie, you're always going to choose Taylor Swift. But if you are a right-thinking person, you can't tell me that you would not take Ariana Grande's catalog over Taylor Swift's. And this is not to knock Taylor Swift. She's a talented young lady in her own right. But come on, man. 2 Grammys, 1 MTV award in this era. No, the music industry made a conscious effort to uplift Taylor Swift like she's the greatest talent ever, and she's not. But that was their goal, and they've achieved their goal. But when you start peeling back the layers and look at the other talented performers that was around during this era, The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, Dua Lipa, you got to say, Taylor's cool, but was she really that much better than them? So shout out to Ariana Grande. If you watched her on SNL, tell me what you think. What was your favorite sketch of hers? I like the mom sketch. The mom sketch was kind of crazy. But I like them all. Like the Jennifer Coolidge thing, which just came out of nowhere. It's almost like, wow. Because she has a great ear. Like, I think because she has a great ear for music, she has a great ear for impressions. She has a great ear for dialects. So I can very easily see her like in Penguins. Like, I never heard her do a New York accent, but she could probably do a New York accent in her sleep. Like, the sky's the limit for this young lady. Like I said, the pop era is done. I think she achieved what she wanted to achieve back then. I think she wants to do more. I don't know if I'm going to see Wicked or not. Like, I'm not really a big Wicked person, but, I hope it does great business for her. But like I said, even if she doesn't, this turn she's done at SNL is definitely a game changer for her acting wise. And I wouldn't be surprised as the years go along, she will join the 5 Timers Club. She already got 2. She got 3 more to go for that jacket. I dig it.